It's not as bad as everybody told me it would be. Welcome back to the New Nurse Guidebook channel. My name is Pierre Lafort, and if you're new to the channel, the purpose of this channel is to help new graduate nurses live healthier, wealthier, more happy and fulfilling lives. Today I want to talk about getting your California registered nurse license. When I was working at the bedside in Ohio, I was constantly told by other travel nurses and other coworkers, oh, it takes forever to do your California registered nurse license, and it's incredibly expensive to get. And there was this kind of culture of like putting it down and discouragement from exploring other possibilities. Me personally, I like to get my hands dirty and get into the details and find out the nitty-gritty of it all. So I would just like to say, first of all, it's not difficult to get your California registered nurse license. It is a little pricey, the money you have to pay up front. It was $499. And yeah, you get reimbursed by the travel nurse agency if you take a contract up there. So really you're not at a loss for that money. And then as far as the process goes, California is a little funny on some of the courses that you take for your core classes, like where they require a microbiology. So if you didn't take a microbiology in nursing school or prior to nursing school, they might ding you for that and require that. I took microbiology, so I had no friction with that. But basically, you go on the California department for the California Board of Registered Nursing, and you pay them the $499. And then you snail mail your fingerprints if you're out of state. And you just go to a police station and give them $5, or it's even free sometimes. But California mails you a fingerprint card. You go to the police station, and then you get your fingerprints done, and then you snail mail it for like $10 to the California Board of Registered Nursing. And then once that's all done, I waited maybe 2-3 months and I got my license. Everyone told me that it was very expensive and that it took like 6 months just to hear back from them. And from my personal experience, I didn't find that to be the case. It's a pretty quick process and it wasn't difficult by any means. Yeah, you had to put in some groundwork and, going on there and getting your fingerprint card and mailing it off and doing all that, but none of it was really hard. The other thing you had to do was send your college transcript to the Board of Nursing, and most colleges and universities use a third-party application called Parchment, and it's like $5 or $10, and you have them digitally send it or snail mail it. It was not hard at all. The reason I made this video is to say that don't let other people's perception of tasks and abilities dissuade you from doing what you want to do and pursuing what you want to pursue and going on whatever adventures you want to go on. At the end of the day, other people have done it before you, and more than likely you can do it too. It's not nearly as intimidating as you think it is. It's just paperwork. It's not challenging by any means. On a side note, travel nursing in California is pretty awesome. They have great patient ratios. The income out here is really cool. I always joke and say that everybody in California is tan, hot, and happy. I'm in Redding, California, which is kind of like a sleeper city nobody's heard of, but it's beautiful nature. I've been really happy with the adventure I've been on, and I highly recommend that if you're curious or interested, that you take the leap, step outside of your comfort zone, take a travel contract up here, apply for your license. It's really a no-lose scenario as long as you take a contract up here. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please share it with somebody else who would get some benefit out of it. And also leave a like if you liked the video, and leave a comment down below of what content you'd like me to create in the future. The purpose of this channel is to help you and to pass on information that I wish that I had when I was in your shoes. So, yeah. This is Pierre signing off with the New Nurse Guidebook. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.